the mom comes first. The spouse comes first.
If you're married, your wife still comes first.
I mean, I'm gonna go the same. I'm gonna say spouse first, and even non-spouse first.
I actually really dislike when women put their kids
For
first
me, I
over.
think definitely want to go with spouse first, and then the children. But even if they're not married, if they're working towards being married, at least on the man's side, I don't want to leave whether she's going to be able to do that to chance. Women that already come in with children, they tend to be very child centered, which is good for a mom to be. But when she's going to have another man come into the picture, why would that man gamble that she's going to make that transition without being able to see it beforehand?
Hmm.
So it'd be asking a lot of a man to say, "Look, I'm going to put the kids first, but once you marry me, then you'll be first." A lot of ladies and a lot of stories of men struggle with that, whether it's how to discipline the children. You're not really their father. You see all these videos going on viral online about the ladies checking the man like that's not your children.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's already in his marriage now, and now he finds out that she doesn't, she's not going to give up, the kids being the center of her reality. And it really sets a bad precedent moving forward because those kids learn that that's what's right. And so it makes it harder for them to couple as they get older. And also, once they do, their priorities are all messed up. So, yeah, I don't see any good reason to have the kids be first.
Previously on Vulcan Soapbox.
Wake up, Enos, wake up.
Yes, sir. I'm up. All right, you ready?
For even with
my
the
dad
mother,
feels that way
yeah,
too.
even
So
with
that's
the
why
mothers,
he's
like I
saying it.
gotta, and because like anyone who's dealing with me in a romantic setting have to know, like, all right, it's about the kids first and foremost, and then we can wine and dine and do all the things that we need to do to cater to your desires. But I think maybe that adds to why you said, like, if a man who's gonna take care of his kid, only because to me it's not even about like I could despise the mom, but that has nothing to do with the child. And I think in our community, a lot of times, first of all, I've tried to be an example in that space because we have seen men who, because I don't rock with your mama, therefore I don't rock with you. Right. And I think, if anything, that's a sin at a different level. But
okay, let's just go with this, man. We'll start with Aki. What's up?
Well, I don't have my own personal children, but I can say I used to be a kid and I've seen my parents in relationships. I would say that the spouse, I don't know if the spouse is the right word. Are you talking about a girlfriend, boyfriend, or actual spouse? If you're married, your wife still comes first. That's what I think. Wife over kids. Because how you going to raise the kids if you ain't putting the wife first? That's just my personal opinion. The mom comes first, or whoever you married to comes first, then the kids.
All right, let's go with Derek.
Oh yeah, man. The mom comes first. The spouse comes first.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Husband or wife.
I'm gonna go the same. I'm gonna say spouse first, and even non-spouse first.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with same thing. I'm gonna say spouse. Did you say spouse or kids come first?
No, spouse definitely first. Nick Cannon is not even married, so it's like, bro, that's why I had the question about are we actually talking about spouses or baby mamas or whatever? Because if it's baby mamas, then I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll be controversial and say that the kid comes first. If it's baby mama, then it's the kids come first. But if it's your spouse, your wife or significant other definitely comes first.
That makes sense, yeah. Before I'm gonna let Derek explain more comments, Katie Rich says one God, two spouses, and 3 kids if the parents are together. Katie Rich, what's happening?
It's good.
All right, Derek.
Well, I think the parent is more important because of the hierarchy of how things, with what I believe, that's how God set it up. And I am of the belief, I actually really dislike when women put their kids first over, Crazy News said, over the husband, your true significant other that you're living with and you're rocking with. You cannot put those kids first, because if your relationship is healthy, the kids will be in their natural position. So there should never be a situation or a conversation about you treating the kids this way over me. That should never even be a conversation. That actually might speak to a bigger problem in the relationship.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would have to agree. Definitely, I think it sounds like this sounds like when you put your spouse first, it sounds to me as a family hierarchy. I think that a family hierarchy is the best structure for a family because it it provides a stable foundation. So, and when parents prioritize, their relationship with each other, it definitely models a um, healthy partnership for their children. So prioritizing your spouse reinforces, the relationship, and which serves like, the backbone of a family. So yeah, that's what I would say on that.
Yeah.
But you got Vulcan?
Yeah, for me, I think definitely want to go with spouse first and then the children. But even if they're not married, if they're
That's what we need to address right there. Yeah, what if they're not
yeah,
married?
if they're working towards being married, at least on the man's side, I don't want to leave whether she's going to be able to do that to chance. Women that already come in with children, they tend to be very child centered, which is good for a mom to be. But when she's going to have another man come into the picture, why would that man gamble that she's going to make that transition without being able to see it beforehand?
Mhm.
So it'd be asking a lot of a man to say, "Look, I'm going to put the kids first, but once you marry me, then you'll be first." A lot of ladies and a lot of stories of men struggle with that, whether it's how to discipline the children. You're not really their father. You see all these videos going on viral online about the ladies checking the man like that's not your children.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's already in this marriage now, and now he finds out that she doesn't, she's not going to give up, the kids being the center of her reality. And it really sets a bad precedent moving forward because those kids learn that that's what's right. And so it makes it harder for them to couple as they get older. And also, once they do, their priorities are all messed up. So, yeah, I don't see any good reason to have the kids be first. I think kids, if taught properly, will understand a good boundary between, hey, this is adult time. Because the kids are eventually going to grow up and leave the parents.
Yeah.
That's healthy.
Yeah.
That's my 3 cents on it.
Anybody want to add to that?
Oh, that's good.
No, I agree. I think James, you bring up a good point, but again, the difference between what I was saying, what you saying is I was talking about baby mama.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, we don't even live with her.
Bring up a good point, but again, the difference between what I was saying, what you saying is I was talking about baby mama.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, we don't even live with her.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. If you're not trying to work it out with baby mama, if you don't want baby mama and you to end up being a thing, then there's no reason to put them first, because at the end of the day, it's, that she got to figure out her own situation and what she got going on. It's both of y'all's job to put the children first at that point.
And I think Nick Cannon actually said that. I think he said that he puts his children before.
That's why. Yeah, that's what he was saying. He puts the children first. If he's not with any of these women, then I get it.
Yeah.
But whatever one he ends up being with. Now I want to say this part too. Putting the children first isn't the same for a man and for a woman.
All right.
So
explain.
So for a man putting the children first, if he's when a woman comes into his life, that's a little bit different because his role traditionally, now again, the world's changing. There's all kind of different setups for family nowadays. But traditionally, he's coming in to be the provider and protector for the entire family. So all of them are coming in under him, right? They're all coming under that structure. They're all coming in under him. They're all under his authority and his security. When a woman's bringing a man into her life, she's bringing somebody that should go above her. That's a different type of move.
Mm-hmm.
That requires a certain way of dealing with him that the kids have to adjust to. Because the kids may still have their dad out there, but they got to learn that, in this house, what he says is the end all be all. Now, again, that's in, I think, still predominantly most homes, especially around the world. This is how it is around the world. Now, in the Western places, there's different dynamics popping up. The women playing more the dominant role and the men taking the more passive role, and it kind of all being all kind of blended. So I'd say it's definitely different. So telling a woman keep their kids first dealing with a man, part of the reason that men are attracted to women is because women put that man at the center.
My camera's hot.
Oh snap! That's what.
I mean, it's cute. It's cute. I wouldn't say it's hot, but
more comments. Dr. A. Williams said the kids will lead the parent, but the parent will follow or move with the kid. Y'all want to address that? The kids will lead the parent, but the parent will follow or move with the kid.
I'm not all the way sure what that means.
Yeah,
I get the first part, but the second part, but the parent will follow or move with the kid. Are you saying that it's typical for the parents to just follow the kids wherever the kid goes?
Yeah, elaborate, Dr. A. Williams.
Yeah, so if you can please elaborate on that.
Appreciate your comment. That's why.
The parent moving with the kid. Oh, okay.
I meant move in. Okay. Any thoughts on that?
Anybody want to touch that?
You got it.
Okay, yeah. So for me,
No,
the
I'm
parent
still here. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, the parent moving with the kid. I don't know if that's customary for most American homes, Western homes. That's probably more common outside of the U.S. and outside of the Western world. I know, I know Hispanic communities, that's a common thing. I don't know if in a lot of African American homes that's that common. Once you're 18, you better join the military, go to school. That's how most of us was kind of raised. It's not a whole lot of family living with family in there. Not saying that's the right way to do it or the wrong way to do it, but that's normally not the case. So I don't know if that's common enough. And a lot of times parents, especially parents who don't marry and they stay single, they can burden their children a lot of times by the children having to take care of them because they didn't do their job to make sure their future was going to be secure. So that's a danger you run into as well. Okay. Now, parents need to be taken care of. Obviously, the children should do their best to accommodate that. Especially in the Bible talks about that as well. There's actually a word for it when the Pharisees wouldn't take care of their parents. They called it Corbin, meaning that I can't take care of you because all my resources are devoted to God. So I don't have to be to take care of you. So that was something that was very much condemned. So we should definitely take care. That's part of honoring your parents. So we should be able to do that. But I still think it's responsible on the parents' end to not have to put themselves in a position to rely on their children to take care of them when they die. They should try to get their affairs in order as much as possible. But life's tough and inflation's real.
Absolutely.